Kobe Bryant announced that this will be his last season in the NBA. He's retiring after 20 years in the league. That's a really, really long time, especially at the position of shooting guard, where he has to move a lot and move fast. And it's not like a center where sometimes you just kind of stand there and you're a giant thing in the middle of the court. So that's a super long time. And he shared the news in the form of a poem, which is a little weird and kind of corny, but I want to give you it and then say a few words about it. Bear with him/me as I go through it here, because there's something interesting and important to talk about at the end here. So he says the following: Dear basketball, from the moment I started rolling my dad's tube socks and shooting imaginary game-winning shots in the Great Western Forum, I knew one thing was real. I fell in love with you. A love so deep, I gave you my all, from my mind and body to my spirit and soul. As a 6-year-old boy deeply in love with you, I never saw the end of the tunnel. I only saw myself running out of one. And so I ran. I ran up and down every court, after every loose ball for you. You asked for my hustle, I gave you my heart, because it came with so much more. I played through the sweat and hurt, not because challenge called me, but because you called me. I did everything for you, because that's what you do. When someone makes you feel as alive as you've made me feel. You gave a 6-year-old boy his Laker dream, and I'll always love you for it, but I can't love you obsessively for much longer. This season is all I have left to give. My heart can take the pounding, my mind can handle the grind, but my body knows it's time to say goodbye. And that's okay. I'm ready to let you go. I want you to know now so we both can savor every moment we have left together. The good and the bad, we have given each other all that we have, and we both know no matter what I do next, I'll always be that kid with the rolled up socks. Garbage can in the corner, 5 seconds left on the clock, ball in my hands, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then it says, love you always, Kobe. Now, again, I know, a little cheesy, a little corny, okay, especially people who don't watch the NBA, haven't followed Kobe's career, all that stuff. You listen and you're like, funny, right? And there's even, mock poems that have come out where it's like his teammates today writing to him where they're like, you suck, boo, go away now. Okay, it's, free country, everybody joke around, have fun with it. I'm biased because I was born in 88. I was, started to follow NBA seriously right when Kobe came into the league and took over and was just a basketball god for basically my entire life. And it feels like, honestly, the consistent things in my life, the sun rising, Kobe dropping at least 20 every game, and Tiger Woods winning in golf. Okay, so I have kind of a weird emotional connection to it. And I'm sad when I hear him retiring. Allen Iverson's been gone for a while. Tracy McGrady's been gone for a while. Kobe Bryant is now leaving. The era is like totally over, and that's a little depressing to somebody like me. But I want to explain to you real quick just the kind of desire and passion that Kobe had for the game. So here's some examples of his work ethic. He decided to lose 16 pounds for the Olympics in 2012. He was already, he wasn't fat to begin with. He decided, I'm going to lose 16 pounds in 2012. He showed up at 5 a.m. and left practice at 7 p.m. in high school. He'd make high school teammates play one-on-one to 100 with him. He used to practice by himself without a ball. He counts all of his made shots every practice and stops at 400. He did intense workouts, some people say up to 4 hours a day, on game day. He had Nike shave a few millimeters off of his shoes in 2008 to gain 1/100th of a second better reaction time. He ices his knees for 20 minutes, 3 times per day. He was doing that in order to continue to be able to play. And he watches film of himself at halftime. Now, I tell you all that not to just show you, okay, Herculean effort, and loves the game so much, it's ridiculous, he's got passion and drive for this, so on and so forth. No, I tell you that to raise a question to you. What do you love in your life this much? Do you love anything in your life this much? I would say if you don't, you're probably missing out. because this is what it's all about, man. You know, I'm not a religious person by any stretch of the imagination, but I do have my own goofy life philosophy. And I actually have a name for it too, which is even more sad and pathetic. I call it passionism, which is the idea that you should have at least one thing, but probably multiple things, that you're so insanely in love with that you're happy to do this kind of work to achieve the goals associated with said thing. And understand your time on this earth is limited. I would guess that we're not going anywhere when we die. It's lights off. But I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's my educated guess on the topic. So since you're only conscious once, why not take advantage of that and live life to the fullest? And in my opinion, the best way to do that is exactly the kind of way that somebody like Kobe showed for basketball. Have that kind of passion for one thing or multiple things in your life where you give your all to it, and then you get this successful, happy, fruitful feeling knowing that you did everything in at least that realm to the fullest. And there's actually a lot of wisdom in that. And I think it's something that not many people do, but if they did do it, they would be a lot happier. So, Kobe, thank you for all the years of being an absolute beast on the basketball court. I'm sure you'll be successful anywhere you go from here, but you're going to go down as a legend in the game because of your passion and your drive and your hard work in this field, and that's something I remember and I'll always take with me, and I think other people would do well if they did the same thing.